VC, I am back for a vinyl finds video after a shit ton of time. It must have been over a year since I last did one. I have bought a lot more than I'm going to show, but honestly it's been that long I can't remember if I've already shown it or not, and I just can't be asked looking through my old videos. So I'm just going to show the items which I know I've got sort of semi-recently, as I've been buying a bit over the past month or two as well. So yeah, hope you're all well. I've got a bit of a Bob Bradley thing going on here, with a guitar in the back, thought it was nice. But yeah, without further ado, I'm just going to sort of quick fire show what I've got. John Lennon's Instant Karma, the best John Lennon song. That is not conjecture, that is fact. Don't bother fighting me. Yoko Ono's Who Has Seen the Wind is a nice song too. Wind? Who Has Seen the Wind? Jake Bugg, Kiss Like the Sun. I believe this is a single, sorry about the overexposure, whatever it's called. I believe this is off an album that's yet to come out. He played this when I saw him last year in Leeds. Really nice song, looks pretty good. Not for everyone, it's a bit poppy at times. The B-side is by Camel Fat and Jake Bugg. It's the acoustic version of Be Someone. The Be Someone song is really quite dancey, it's not to my liking, but the acoustic version is quite nice. So, Jake Bugg, Kiss Like the Sun. Courtney Barnett, I've been getting into her a hell of a lot lately. I think she's absolutely brilliant, love her. This is Boxing Day Blues, 7-inch. I got it really cheap online. It's backed with Shivers. Really worth a listen, she's brilliant. I bought the next for yesterday from Relics. I just went onto their... Relics is a record store in Leeds, by the way. I went onto their Discogs just for a look and saw some stuff of interest. So Ian Gom and Come On, really nice, cool song. Backed with Darkest Night. Never really seen Ian Gom mentioned in the VC. He's not the biggest name in the world, but he's not the smallest, so give him more love. I bought a meme record. I got the Safety Dance on 7-inch, cause why not? I won't mind the LP, but if I were buying the LP, it really would have just been for the Safety Dance, so I'm quite content with the 7-inch. Didn't know these guys until 3 days ago. Played this song on Spotify. It's Angela Surf City, by the way, by the Walkmen. Fell in love with it, played it several times since getting it yesterday, and I think it's brilliant. Really like £6 as well. Definitely worth checking out, the Walkman, Angela Surf City. And last but by no means least, it is Don't You Want to Be Relevant by the Cribs. Notably, the only good thing to come out of Wakefield. For those that don't know, I am from Wakefield. And it's signed as well by one of the brothers, no idea who. I did actually put this on my Instagram story and tag the Cribs in it. They did see it, but didn't tell me which of them signed it, so whatever. Good single though. Not for everyone, but the Cribs are good. Anyway, LPs, got a bit of a stack. Speaking of Courtney Barnett, her debut album, sometimes I sit and think and sometimes I just sit. Absolutely love it. I didn't even know of it until about a year ago. We used to sell quite a bit of them in HMV when I worked there, but brilliant. I don't really know what else to say, because I'm not very good at these vinyl find videos. So I'm just going to say it's really good and recommend you listen to it. Standout song for me would be Pedestrian at best. Proper rocker. I watched a documentary on Bowie's Berlin trilogy, so that's obviously this, Heroes and Lodger. Weren't really overly familiar with any of the 3 LPs. I've always liked this cover, didn't really know the album at all though. After watching the documentary, which was on Amazon Prime by the way, listened to this album about 8 times in the next day, fell in love, absolutely fell in love. Of course I knew Sound and Vision. Blue, blue, electric blue. Anyway, yeah, brilliant, fell in love, very atmospheric. Brian Eno had a lot to do with it. Some say it's a Brian Eno record, essentially. But yeah, it's brilliant, killer. Not Queen. Blinders, Columbia, I think I've already shown this. I actually, didn't persuade, he sort of got it himself. But I sort of persuaded James Lawden to buy this, and he really enjoyed it. Ross Goodall apparently hated it. quite hard at times, aggressive, but it's pretty good, and from Doncaster, which is very near where I live. But Gotta Get Through's a really good song, good hit. The riff for it's pretty cool. Yeah, it's not for everyone, but do try it 'cause it's pretty damn good. Right, I wanted this for a while, but didn't get it for some reason. Really like The Cure. Probably the most well-known LP. Obviously it's got In Between Days, yeah, it's got In Between Days in it. And another big one, Close to Me. So yeah, I got this with the Bowie one actually from while I was in Wakefield. 2 for 30 quid. So I cycled to Wakefield from Huddersfield to get them, which wasn't fun. But yeah, really good. I'm getting there with my Cure albums. I've got like 4 or 5, which probably didn't really get in there, but yeah. Got this from Discogs Loafers in Halifax. Not really that big into Peter Gabriel, but I really like this record. Some say it's his best. It's the only one I know, so it's my favourite anyway. But yeah, Peter Gabriel, famous for Genesis and being a drummer. It's good. Been really getting into this guy lately. Iggy Pop. I forgot the name of the album. The one with I can't remember. The Passenger on it. Bloody hell. Yeah, I've got that one. Really liked it. So I decided to pick this up. I knew of this album, but I didn't really know many of the songs off it, other than China Girl, because obviously it's Bowie. No, I knew China Girl. I knew of this album because famously it's the last album me and Curtis played the night of his death. But I really like it. Richard McCook said it might be quite hard to get into, but I thought it were quite easy. Not easy listening, but I thought it was easy to listen to, so to say. Yeah, Iggy Pop did it. Really liked it. I'll definitely be getting more of his stuff. For those that don't know, I won Happy Hippie the Vinyl Guys contest. Totally surprised, couldn't believe it. And for that I got $33.33. So I ordered Joker soundtrack. These sleeves are shit, they don't even cover a record. Yeah, really, saw this in cinema last year. Thought it was a brilliant film. Don't even touch on mental health. It is a mental health film essentially. But I think it's absolutely fantastic. The score for this is haunting. It's just listen to it in a dark room with headphones on, doing nothing. It's just absolutely phenomenal. And I'm very thankful to Rod for allowing me to get it. Next up, a band I didn't know until I had essentially ordered it on Discogs because I listened to one of the songs and really liked it. That was the first song, Hidden Meaning. This is Local Heroes SW9. Again, apologies for the glare. There we go. Really good stuff. They're relatively unknown on Spotify. They've got like 1,000 views a month, listeners a month, sorry. But not jangly, but quite jangly. I don't even know, to be honest. But really good. Check them out. Good stuff. I got Morrissey's latest release, I'm Not a Dog in a Chain. Really like it. A lot of people are saying it's a return to form for him. A lot of people are saying it's his best album since one of the ones I can't remember right now. But I think a lot of his, it's consistently good, I think, is Morrissey, and I think he gets a lot more hate than he deserves, musically speaking. Opinions of him, people's attitudes towards him for his personal opinions may be fair enough, but musically I think he gets a lot more stick than he deserves. Definitely worth checking out. Once I Saw the River Clean is a very good song, if you want to listen to it. Coincidentally, I got the New York Dolls debut album. I think it's the debut album, 76 or 7, it doesn't say. Brilliant. Mid-70s anyway. Famously Morrissey's famous band when they were growing up. Favourite band when they were growing up. Glam rock, punk, Personality Crisis is on here, first song. Great stuff. Everyone should own it. A band again I didn't really know of, but it's Parma Violets. I think I've shown this as well. The first 2 songs on the track, Best of Friends and Step Up Full Cool Cats, are just absolutely brilliant. definitely check them out. Very indie, but yeah, apparently they broke up now, which is a shame, but definitely check out this album. It's fantastic. Parquet Courts, or Parquet Courts, I don't even know how you pronounce it. Wide Awake. Had this a few months, really good. Football, I think it's called Total Football. Yeah, Total Football, first song again. Really good album, definitely check it out. Again, quite indie, but really good. I bought a soundtrack, and it's the first soundtrack I ever owned until Joker. Pulp Fiction, been wanting this a while. It often goes on sale in HMV for $9.99. I've not been getting it lately because it were full price for like 23 quid, and I thought, stop that. But it went down again, so I got it, and I'm very glad I did because it's brilliant. It's got one of my favourite instrumentals of all time, which is Mizzaloo by Dick Dale. But Jungle Boogie, Let's Stay Together. Son of a Preacher Man, You Can Never Tell. You know, absolutely great. Been getting into my glam rock. Obviously, T-Rex. I think it's the last album with Marc Bolan. I probably just made that up actually, I don't even know. Anyway, love T-Rex, love Marc Bolan, so I had to get it. Of course, it's got the big hit Metal Guru, I think, on this one. Absolutely loved it. Shall spin it more. And last but by no means least, well, no, probably by means least, didn't enjoy this very much. Stranglers, La Foil or Folly, whatever. Bought this for Golden Brown. That's it. Played the rest of the album. It's okay. Not brilliant. I probably could have just done with the single. But yeah, Stranglers are really good. I saw Hugh Cornwell last year in Leeds. Really liked his work. So yeah, that's that. And that's that for that video. Like I said, there are probably records that I'm not showing because I just don't even know, what I've got in that time. But these are ones that I distinctly remember getting since the last Finds video. So hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. See you later.